Hello, welcome to my video walkthrough for Module 2. I'm going to start out here on my homepage that I created for our Rocket Elevator site, and I'm going to click on Get a Quote to take us to the quote page. You can also get there through the residential and commercial pages. This page is set up pretty simply to go ahead and get you started in the step-by-step process to build a quote. So the first step here is selecting from one of these radio button options, residential, commercial, or industrial. You can only select one, and once you select an option, then you're taken to enter your building type details. So for residential, we have number of apartments and number of floors. So I'll just go ahead and enter 100 here, and then number of floors. Once I select a product here, then you'll see this quote summary updated below. So you can see the final cost here is $52,000, a little over $52,800. And as I go through the product tiers, you'll see that update based on the elevator cost here plus the installation fee percentages. Select Excellium so you can see that one as well. Next, I'm going to go to commercial, and we can go ahead and enter some details around the number of floors there. So for commercial, I'm going to do 6, and then 50 for the maximum occupancy. Go ahead and restart us back up to standard. And you can watch values change here for premium and Excellium. Next is commercial. We're just going to enter a flat number of elevators needed there, which we'll do 3. And again, I'll cycle through these product tiers so we can see the updates value. Next, I'm going to walk you through some of the logic behind the form. Go ahead and pull up my JavaScript file here. So you can see we use some of the DOM content loading, and then you can see the outline of some of the sections of the forms here. So some of the residential, commercial, and industrial fields. Next is loading the input fields for each of those building types, and then an output for those summary fields. I also have included the pricing information for each of the product tiers, and then some of the sections and the quotes when selecting a building type. So this part here updates the quote when we add in any of the product tiers or make any numeric changes. That'll automatically update that quote summary at the bottom. I've also added some logic to hide some of the other building specific inputs when you're not on that type of building type. And then some functions around updating the summary based on what you select in the form here. So most of the math is included here in this section, and then also formatting it as you can see for the output fields. Next up is calculating the number of elevators based on the building type and input. So again, more of those math functions included. Here I added some validation around preventing letter characters, different symbols, exponents, negative numbers, anything that's not, a positive whole number value. That way we can't add in a negative amount of elevators or half of an elevator or anything that would make our calculations for our quote be inaccurate. Yeah, and the last part of the functionality down here is just hiding out the sections before you select from the drop-down for the building type. I'll also go here to my HTML file so that you can see some of the simple bootstrap added around the form. I did use the initial contact form from the home page to start building out this quote form, and obviously needed a little bit of updates and just a more professional look. So you can see all of that added here with some of the classes within each section. And at the bottom, just some more of that error message handling. So yeah, that's my Module 2 project. Thank you for watching this video, and let me know if you have any questions.